We are Cory and Wallace, an early retired couple on a full-time journey around the world. With a passion for exploring new cultures, discovering hidden gems, and enjoying delicious local food, we are on a mission to experience as much of the world as we can.
Welcome back. We're in Bucharest, Romania, and sadly, it is time to check out of this lovely hotel.
If you've been following along on our adventures, you'll know that we stayed our first night in Romania here at the Marmaros Bucharest Hotel Autograph Collection, and it has been a lovely stay, very comfortable, very, very well-appointed hotel, and just in a very great area here in Old Town in Bucharest.
Yeah, it is stunning down here. I don't even really have anything to compare it to.
No, again, we come from Canada. Canada doesn't have anything this old and historic. Like everywhere you look in this area, it's old historic buildings. There's lots of cafes and restaurants close by. It's a really great area for a short stay here in Bucharest.
Yeah, highly recommend. And so today we are checking out and we are going to go to our Airbnb where we are going to stay for a full month. And we have our fingers crossed that it'll be good.
Yeah, the reviews on Airbnb for this place that we're going to be is a straight 5-star. And it's a super host, so fingers crossed we get a better Airbnb experience this time than our last attempted one in Izmir. Anyways, we are just a few minutes from checking out of the hotel, and then we're going to grab an Uber. So come along and check it out with us.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run.
We've been dropped off by our Uber and we found the building. The instructions from the host were pretty straightforward. There's a guard shack there. We've got our key. Now we just got to find our building and find our apartments.
Oh, this is cute. Welcome to our Airbnb. This place is called Comfort Plaza Residence Studios. And we found this on, Airbnb. And it's a fairly large complex of apartment buildings, or I guess condo buildings. We are on the 10th floor, even though it's apartment number 297. That's weird, but anyways, yeah, it's a great little 1-bedroom place and looks pretty awesome. You come in and there's like a ton of storage. There's closet space here. We've got our own washing machine, which is fantastic, and lots of cleaning supplies. We've got our kitchen here with a decently sized fridge and freezer, and a decent little kitchen, which, you know what, the space is small, but this will do, like a nice deep sink. We've got a coffee, actually this is an espresso machine, like with the little pods as well. I don't know if that one was used and been cleaned up, that's okay. Lots of storage, very well equipped with lots of plates and bowls and kitchen utensils. Like very brand new looking pots and pans. We've got a microwave. There's even like a little panini press up there. We've got a 4-burner gas stove and an oven. We're very excited for that. It's been a long time since we've had access to an oven, so we're definitely going to be making use of that because we're here for 30 days and we can actually do some proper cooking. And really exciting, there's even a dishwasher. And out here, we've got a little bit of a balcony. So you can see there's a park right there, so it should be a fairly peaceful location. Coming through here, there's just a lot more closet space, cleaning supplies, all that kind of stuff. And a very nice, very clean, new looking bathroom. I think there's some supplies there. Yeah, nothing crazy. Fairly decent looking shower with rainfall. And through here is our living room and bedroom area. So there is a couch there, and that I believe does pull out. So if you had kids, this place would be suitable for a small family. And a double bed, which it's not the softest bed I've ever felt, but you know what? I think it'll do just fine. Yeah, we've got air conditioning up there. You can't see it there. It's tucked in behind that cabinet. And yeah, I think this will be a really comfortable stay for our 30 days.
The next day.
Good morning. It's the next day, and we've just had breakfast. We're just getting some work done, but we just discovered something really cool that we just want to show because it's not something you see every day, especially in North America. So what we have here is a door-to-door balcony. Opens just like a regular door, but if you flip the handle up, it opens up at the top so you can get some fresh air without having the door open. Kind of cool. We've gotten settled into our Airbnb now, and so we are in it's called the Lujerului neighborhood of Bucharest. Very nice. It's all apartment blocks and residential areas, and like we showed you from our Airbnb, there's this park right behind.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go grocery shopping and kind of take a look around, and we'll show you kind of the area. It's really cute. It's very residential and very relaxed. Like, we had the windows open all day and it's very quiet, so that's been a nice change.
Yeah, and it's summer, so there's like kids playing in the park, like just families out. Yeah, just very chill vibe here.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen, this is the first time I've ever seen it for public use, is a dog park that actually has agility equipment built in. First off, agility equipment's not cheap, so the fact that they have it for just anybody to use is fantastic.
As we were walking, we actually saw there's 3 of those dog run sections there, each with like a bunch of different dog agility equipment, like ramps and teeter boards and like weave poles and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before in a public park. And just on the other side of me here is a couple of big basketball courts, and just some green space, a lot of benches and stuff. It's a pretty nice little park, given that we're right in the middle of the city with like a bunch of apartment blocks. It's really quite peaceful here. The area we're staying is actually really convenient. We've got 2 shopping malls really close by, like no more than a 10-minute walk. Each of them has a pretty decent sized grocery store. So we're just heading to one right now. We're also only about 10 minutes away from the metro station, so we should be able to get around Bucharest pretty easily from here.
So to be fair, this is just a mall. There's nothing special about it. A few interesting quirks is when you go shopping at any of these stores, you have to scan out with a receipt. I guess you just scan the barcode to get out.
Yeah, so if you go into a store and you didn't buy something, you can't scan out to get out of the store through like the little exit gate. So one of the security guards has to like scan a pass to let you out, which is a little different. This mall here, there's a couple really big stores. There's one here, Leroy Merlin. It looks like a home improvement store, kind of like a Home Depot kind of thing. And then there's a Carrefour, which is a large supermarket chain here as well that we're gonna check out.
And it's large. It's larger than even like the large Walmarts. It's huge.
1 hour later.
So we weren't allowed to film in the grocery store, which I think is weird, but we got stopped by the security guard immediately and told us no filming. But I think the most unique part is that there's a full-on liquor store within that store. And it's huge.
And not even like a separate liquor store. There's just literally a big section of wine and then, you know, a full aisle of beer and a full aisle of hard liquor, just right in the middle of the store. and we got a bottle of wine, and we picked one that was moderately priced, definitely not on the lower end. It was only like 15 Canadian dollars, which that's pretty cheap for a halfway decent bottle of wine. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. But yeah, you can get anything in this store, like laptop computers, clothing, groceries.
Yeah, so I mean, the location is great.
I like the area where we're staying. It's just a middle class residential neighborhood. Very convenient to get around, convenient for us to go grocery shopping, and the space we've got here at this Airbnb, very comfortable, and I think it's going to be a great place to spend the 30 days that we're going to be in Bucharest.
I agree.
So I think that's where we're going to leave this video. Stay tuned, we'll have more adventures coming up here during our time in Bucharest and in Romania in general. So thanks very much for joining us here in Bucharest, Romania. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up to give us a like, and make sure you subscribe.
And join us in our next video for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.